And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name is Coda. You're watching Amazing ATS. And give me 1 second here. My game just crashed out on me. That is very weird. George Jr., what is up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. I have never had the game quit like that before, so that is very weird. But anyways, we are going to be out in the SCS Volvo today, and right now we are sitting here in Roswell. First load is going to be taking us over to Sholo. We got a load of flour, roughly about 41,000 pounds on the wagon. Gary, what is up? There we are back in the game. And so without any waiting, let's climb in, get the truck fired up, and let's get moving.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I definitely do not know what happened, why the game crashed there all of a sudden, but hey, I don't care. Hey, we're back in, and that's all that matters. And in case you guys are new to the stream, or anybody who is going to be watching later on, especially during football season, this is my regular screw you to American football. To be honest with you, I do not watch it, so I mean, unlike everyone else, it's a religion, not to me. I appreciate that, Gary. Yeah, almost. We've got 8 subscribers to go to get to 1,000. I mean,
stay right.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Turn right.
Now, the dashboard mod that I am running today with the truck is from Piva. You can get that on the SCS forums. There are some additional accessories and things that I am running here on the truck, and those are the SCS upgrades, which can be downloaded from the Steam Workshop. And like an upgrade that I am mentioning about here, we've got a little bit of a redesign of the marker lights. We've got a actual chrome on the back for turn signals. The bull bar I'm running today is from that mod in addition.
Stay right, and then turn right.
How's it going today? Great to see you.
Turn right.
Definitely not much there to the Billy the Kid Memorial. And it's basically just go in there and make a big old circle, and that is it. Right now we are heading west. Once we get to Sholo, I have no idea where we're going to be going. out in the middle of nowhere, not a whole lot of scenery, but surrounded by mountains. Yeah, I can agree with that. And don't get me wrong, interstates and stuff are nice and whatnot, but I've noticed that more in Washington. Basically, you've got 582, 90, and I think 84 is in there a little bit also. But other than that, there's a bunch of two-lane roads in Washington. Underneath the hood today of the truck, we have a Volvo D13 engine, 600 horsepower, 330 on the rear ends. What does that mean is we shouldn't have too much of a problem going up hills today.
Go straight.
That the TX11, the rendering distance that they have in Washington, that should be in there also. So, I mean, especially the northern part of Utah, that is pretty much Rocky Mountain territory, and that is going to look fantastic. Got 239 miles to go to get to Sholo. Right now we're currently in Mountain Daylight Time. In-game drive time, we're still about 4.5 hours away. We are going to have to make a stop somewhere. As you guys can see, that blue bed is starting to fill up. Let's take a look just how much when we need to be in Sholo. Friday morning, 6:29 to Friday afternoon. So we've got a lot of time. We got 2 hours of drive time left. So once we get across a rest area or somewhere to pull in and sleep, that's what we're going to be doing. There we go, 2 hours left of drive time, and we're yawning. And that's my road there,
okay,
but
let's find a new
my
route.
brakes are kind of, I have those turned down, so let's go ahead and back up if we can. The good thing is we don't have a whole lot of traffic behind us, which is really nice. Let's see here. We've got got a car back there now. Let's see if we can cut over right in here. if I take out a sign, I will not have a problem with that. Okay, and that's what happens when Coda does not pay attention. Yeah, moron button pushed because the driver today is a moron,
Stay right,
meaning
and then
Coda.
exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, and guess what? You had to push it for the person who was streaming. Go figure. There's a first for everything.
Go straight. Stay left, and then turn left.
Yeah, there is like really nothing here in Socorro to sleep
Turn
either.
left.
So we're gonna continue as much as we can. And let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way over here in order to sleep, or do I go up to the rest area? I know something. I don't know how long that's actually gonna take. That's quite a drive along 60 there. Let's see if I can finagle myself back to the left lane here. I mean right lane. We'll probably get a red light violation, but I really don't care. Really? I didn't even get close to you, buddy. Get your butt moving.
Recomputing. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Okay, let's find a new route. Stay right, and then turn right.
Oh, that was more probably me than anything else, Gary. You get too
Turn
close to
right.
these guys and they'll just stop and then you run right into them, and I think that's kind of what happened there.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Stay left.
Hey, this is a very early morning. you guys see that time, 3:45 we're starting out at.
Go straight.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit of a bug in the game, to be honest with you there, Junior.
Go straight.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna see if we can get this to change. Yeah, what I did was I just moved it to 4 o'clock. Still pretty much the exact same sky. At least here on this run, this is gonna be a bug.
Stay right, and then turn right.
Hey, Denelvis, how's it going today?
Turn right.
There we go, all fixed.
Go straight.
Yeah, that was kind of different. Let's go to daylight and then boom, darkness. It doesn't happen. We just ran into a little bit of a glitch there. I think that was it. Nighttime driving, you have less stupidity on the roads too. Unless you're talking about a weekend and the bars and stuff are getting out, then you have to deal with drunks. But other than that, I mean, nighttime during the week, you really shouldn't have an issue. actually kind of glad I actually did stop back there in Socorro. I don't think we would have made it over to the rest area here on 60 without passing out a couple of times. And then once you pass out, you really cannot control the truck. If that happened on a turn, yeah, we were running off the road. Hey Jesse, right now we are on our way to Sholo. But it's basically you're only running into those in Oregon or Washington going to logging sites. Going through New Mexico, there is what's called a forest shortcut that you can go up or down a dirt road. Definitely not recommended with a heavy hull, but there is that in New Mexico. We had just passed it, so I don't think we would have made that rest area on a safe side, so probably, as I mentioned, a good choice to stop in Socorro. I'm not giving my real world location, Jesse, sorry. mean, I will tell you the state is Pennsylvania, but that's all that you're getting. You're not getting anything else about where I live. Just the first of many more today, Gary. I do watch hockey, yes. What the hell are you doing, Estes? Okay, I'll go. No, at least not yet. We're not. I mean, I've mentioned it several times before. They need to come up with some type of risk-reward system to where, I mean, if you get busted being overweight, you pay a hell of a fine. If you don't, the rewards are great. But they really should come up with a way in order to fine you for being overweight. Because right now, I've been 88,000 on those scales with just a regular 18-wheeler, and I get the green light. It's like, really? Normally, if you get pulled into a weigh station, Gary, depending on what state that you are in, they may have rolling scales, or they may pull you onto a scale and have you stop, release your brakes and whatnot, and weigh you that way. And if you're talking about if you were told to pull in and you don't, more than likely you are going to be chased down by a trooper.
Go straight.
Here in the game, all you will get is a fine for passing the weigh station. Real world, you'll get chased down.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
If you were told to pull in, yeah, don't go by it. Because then you will get a fine on top of pretty much anything else. You do that, you're almost guaranteeing yourself pretty much a very thorough inspection. got several more trips planned,
Get
Jesse.
ready
I
to
just
turn
don't know
left.
where I'm going yet.
Turn left. Turn right. This is where it ends.
And that first slot right over there, I'm not sure why they say that's a hard back. That's actually one of the easiest. Let's see, what do we got here? We were just in Santa Cruz, so I'm not gonna go there. I don't have Coast to Coast installed, and I don't have Can of Dream downloaded either. Now let's go to Vegas. $32,000 in order to run a quick there. Do Saturday morning. Yeah.
Time to get the job done.
Yeah, we can do that. I am more waiting for Pro Mods Canada to come out for anything else. And then also the Sierra Nevada remake that JBTE is doing.
Turn left. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, that was totally my bad. You pull up
Stay
too
right,
far in these
and then
intersections
turn
and
right.
the AI is going to stop and let you go. That really doesn't happen in ETS2,
right.
but it does in ATS. Doesn't make sense.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
200 FPS. Not that anyone needs FPS that high, but yeah, we can do it still. No, football's on, Javi. I don't watch football. But tonight I am definitely watching the season premiere of The Walking Dead Season 10. Yeah, so definitely glad that is back on. That's like a Sunday night ritual for me. Commandante Komarovsky, how's it going today? Thanks for joining in. I appreciate your comment. Not really. I watch very little TV, Javi, and Walking Dead is one of the shows that I watch.
Go straight. Go straight.
Was a very good week, actually. No complaints from me.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh yeah, Swift actually floats around quite a bit in my game, to be honest with you. And nothing wrong with Truckers MP, I just don't play it more than most of the time. Roger on the Ukraine, thank you for joining from the other side of the world. I do appreciate it. Now, what endorsements are you going to have once you get your license, Gary? Are they doing you for doubles and triples also? Or is it just going to be a straight up CDL?
Go straight.
Have you ever thought about getting the endorsement? Doubles and triples is basically a lifetime endorsement. Once you take the test and pass it, I mean, it will be then on your license, at least until you give it up. Yeah, and I was gonna say something else there, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave that off, because it doesn't help or hurt you in any way whatsoever, to be honest with you. Are you able to do that with Swift, though? Isn't everybody who works for them have hazmat endorsement since they can't prioritize loads? I mean, granted, there's a lot of hoops to jump through to get a hazmat endorsement these days. Basically, my brother, since he has hazmat, he needs to go through the Pennsylvania State Police every couple of years for a background check, and they check everything. Social media, literally they track your posts and everything along that line. So, and he has it, and he doesn't use hazmat a whole lot, but he does.
Go straight.
I'm only pulling a Reefer in game only because I can do dry, refrigerated, and frozen cargo. That's the only reason why 99% of the time I've got a Reefer wagon on. Hey Eagle, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. Thanks for joining in. Stupid AI.
Go straight.
Doing awesome like a possum. Oh yeah, you can use a Reefer as a dry van. Now, granted, you're not going to be able to pull as much weight in a Reefer as you will a dry van, because you've got insulation and aluminum floor and the extra weight of the Reefer itself. So you're probably going to lose 500 to 1,000 pounds. Weight-wise, they can, yes, because you're not looking at an aluminum floor. The floor on a dry van is going to be all wood. You just have paneling up for your trailer sides. You don't have double wall insulation, and you don't have the weight of a Reefer. A Reefer tank that holds 50 gallons of diesel, and pretty much that is the big difference. And of course, 50 gallons at 7 pounds a gallon of diesel, what are you looking at there? Roughly 350 pounds of diesel or so that could be used for dry freight, weight-wise. So, yeah. Hey, Dayon, how's it going? Oh yeah, pretty much so. Yeah, you've got to put fuel in the reefer tank, and normally most companies like Martin, as a matter of fact, they want the reefer filled up every time that you are fueling your truck. I'm doing pretty good today.
Turn right.
Actually, I don't have it, the proper side skirt on there. Let me get around this turn onto a straightaway here. Alright, you can see actually the reefer tank right there, right behind the trailer side skirt, and that's where the majority of reefers are going to be at for the fuel tank. And a reefer is going to run off of diesel, I mean, no special fuel required. And then just like if your truck has a APU or auxiliary power unit, that's going to run off the truck diesel. Yeah, that's what runs the refrigerated unit. That will, and then of course you got your insulation to keep your trailer at a constant temperature. And once at temperature, that reefer will run only to keep it at the temperature. So say you're doing produce and that is set for 35 degrees on the reefer. That reefer will probably be running for an hour or two before the trailer is even loaded. Once they seal it back up, it will cool everything down to 35, and that's where the load will stay at. And then from sun beating down on the top of the trailer and whatnot, you will lose some heat. Every time the reefer needs to run, it will start up and cool everything down, shut off when required. The bad side about a reefer, you're in the bunk or whatnot, they can be a little on the louder side. Think of a reefer, Gary, as a big old air conditioning unit that instead of going 15 degrees below ambient temperature, you can actually move it to freezing. That's basically all it is. Just a big old refrigerator. What do you mean by loaner side?
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, the reefer does not require power from the tractor unit in order to run.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yep, you got that
Turn
right.
left.
The Reefer has its own, as Shavia said, it has its own motor, its own refrigeration. There's even, so it can keep track of everything in the computer. And that's to control the temperature and whatnot. Nothing beyond that, mind you. There is even a little bit of a, like a
Go
battery
straight.
or so that gets recharged. The green light that it's on, it means the Reefer is running.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Or that the Reefer is powered on. So it can mean several different things. Those are the two most common.
Turn left. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Blindside back. Yeah, we're gonna do it as much as I'm not so much out of practice, but they can be a little bit challenging. It also depends on the company, Gary. There's going to be my goal right there, or get out and look. Alright, I am not going to be grabbing a load out of here. What I'm going to be doing is heading over to my garage and getting some sleep. Yeah, I've got 2 hours of drive time left, so what we're going to do, the garage is right over there. Get some 10-hour sleep, and we'll be back to get a job here in just a few moments. won't be able to sleep with the trailer attached. What I'm going to be doing is pulling through. We're going to park the trailer on the other side, pull back into the garage, and then we'll do it. Get our shut-eye at least. And I'm not going to be worrying about how a trailer is going to be straight or not over here. That's not going to bug me. And I'm gonna go once more, so we're not driving in the middle of the night. We'll get a little bit of daytime here, and then we'll get some nighttime. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. Alright, and let's take a look for our job market. We're going to go north, so we're going to be looking towards Elko, Winnemucca, Jackpot, maybe even up into a little bit of Oregon if we have to. If there is anything, that is. Well, that's going back east. And there's some west and south. Well, that's used packaging. That wouldn't mean it's not bad, but let's go ahead and do that. Let's do, haven't been to Klamath Falls in forever, and going to Ashley, yeah, it sounds good to me.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, your large garages have its own fuel stations, and your fuel at them is 15% cheaper than it would be if you bought it on the road. And if I'm not hitting things here, what we're going to do is we're going to fill up while we can. So instead of paying like $360 out there, we're going to be paying $330 here in our garage. Yeah, I can check that once I get the load picked up. And that's Mr. Dead End there, so that's one nice part about the Las Vegas garage. It does it you're just able to fuel there. I've never delivered fuel to my own garage. I don't think we will ever see that happening.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
moved it around in a while. Right now my home HQ is Eugene, Oregon.
Go straight.
But I have all the satellite terminals or garages bought, so I can move myself pretty much anywhere to have my home HQ then.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
No, not really, Gary. Those happen more in the cities than anywhere else.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
You know, I've never seen a helicopter flying around downtown Las Vegas either, so I mean, I don't know if that's even close to being realistic. Oh, great, we get our hand at another blind side. This one is going to actually be easy. We're already 90% backed into there. You got a short pup on the driver's side and nothing on the passenger side, so that makes it easy. Let's go ahead and get straightened out here. Hey, Richard, good afternoon. Yep, and we can't bump the dock here. Darn it. Good enough for me.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, you will get that on loading. However, on unloading, they don't show that. I kind of wish they would.
Stay right, and then turn right.
And the skin on today's truck, that's actually
Turn
one of the
right.
base skins on the Volvo that you are able to change colors on. So I just turned it into a blue. Well, we've got a full pretty much full day of drive hours here, so I'm not going to be complaining. We're going to be able to make good time, and guess what, guys? I forgot to change GPS. Let's get this adjusted so we can, well, no matter what we do, that's 711. If we go up 376 down to 305, then up through Winnemucca across the 140, that's actually going to add quite a bit of mileage. We're going to go ahead and go through California. I wouldn't, if you wanted to be, I'm not going to say, I don't think that's Indian head or Native American, to be honest with you. We're already in the intersection because I was doing this and can't see we're going. There goes $1,000. Yep, I do have side skirts, and you know what? I'm actually going to fix these side skirts since we're running a Reefer. My driver's side skirt is for a van trailer, not for a Reefer.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Hey, Ron, how's it going today?
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
And pretty soon, hopefully, we'll have Freightliner and international dealerships. Alright, don't matter to me. So, trailer configurator. Now, you guys can see the bad part there. Let's go ahead and put a one on for a Reefer. That's all that we needed. I'm doing awesome like a possum.
Time to hit the road.
And look at that, there's even a Day and Rawson ACT truck.
Turn right.
That's exactly why that hole is in the side skirt, is to easier to fill the Reefer tank.
Go straight.
Hey, at the lamps, we've got the Fluffy Razors playing. Who are the Fluffy Razors? Something is not right. Now, I probably know what that is underneath a different name, but what do you call a hotshot truck?
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, they're gonna have street sweepers all over the place in Vegas. I mean, it's not just in like the Strip or anything like that. They
Turn
will
left.
have them. Now, granted, they may not have one with the one that we saw, but each city has their own different street sweepers that they use. And thank you. Look at that, Mr. AI. You let me out. You get a good old popsicle or a sucker or something like that. You deserve to be rewarded. Okay, kind of like what you see with shipping wars. Gotcha.
Go straight.
I mean, if you wanted to, there is a dually that is in the game that is pulling like a race car trailer. I mean, you might be able to call that a hotshot truck, maybe? Let's see if we can see one in our journeys here. Why STS had to go and model idle airs at some of these rest areas, I don't think those are even in use anymore. Back in the day, I mean, the truck stops added them for driver convenience, and some people did use them, but with the way technology is today, I think they've all been pretty much about ripped out, and if they are present, no one uses them. Really? You're just gonna slam on your brakes in front of a truck? Really? Oh, I probably gotta back off them so we can start going. Idle air systems, Gary. They were prevalent back in the day for drivers to use, and if you like that truck rest area back there and fuel stop, they had yellow hoses hanging off of a frame. That's what the idle air system is, basically. Provides fresh air into the cab, internet, phone, and things like that. These days with cell phone technology and people literally having unlimited data and hotspots and tethering and things like that, idle air is probably a service that is no longer needed. How's it going today? I always live stream. I very seldom upload videos.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
If they were outside the casino, they were definitely not winning. I hope you can handle stress pretty well, Gary. And it is not the easiest job in the world, and it is quite stressful. You're in operation of an 80,000-pound vehicle trying to avoid other idiots on the road, and then you got four-wheelers who think you can stop on a dime. They will pull in front of you and slam on their brakes, and you don't have time to stop. And the question is, do you slam into them, try to avoid them, and roll the truck over, possibly killing yourself? You slam into the car, you could kill them. It weighs a lot on your mind of what could go wrong. And then also always being under time constraints. How's it going today? Oh, I know you'll be on the lookout for them, Gary, because you're going to be keeping your eyes on the road, and you are going to see them all over the place. It's just, I mean, if you slam into them because they did something stupid, that's not going to be on you legal-wise. But it's more so of you having to live with yourself if you kill somebody. I mean, could you actually do that? So, say I'm running along here and all of a sudden some car decides he's got a death wish and is going to ram into you head on. That's not going to be your fault, but if they run into you head on doing 55 miles an hour, you are probably going to kill them. Can you live with yourself killing somebody? That is the question you should be asking yourself. It's a worst case scenario, but it can happen. I'm doing quite good today, King. Thank you. And again, Gary, that is worst case scenario. The chances of that happening are very remote. It's just like you get kids who wherever was going to give you the universal trucker sign for blowing the old air horn. Now, granted, depending on where I was at, I would either do it or I wouldn't. Most of the time, I wouldn't because I don't want to scare the living daylights out of a person driving the vehicle. You're cruising along, you're in his zone watching ahead or whatever, and your kid's in the back seat pulling his arm up and down, and all of a sudden you go like this as he's passing you. What does that car do? They swerve, and that is what you don't want to have happen. And that's why I very seldom did it, of blowing air horns for the kids. Now, if you saw, like, looking in your mirrors or whatnot, you saw the parent turning their head and talking to their kid, trust me, you can see that. And you would say, like, okay, the parent knows it's coming, then I would go ahead and do that.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
more so of watching who is driving. If you see them looking around or talking back to their kids, then you can pretty much say that the person driving is going to might be expecting it. It's the ones who are in a zone that you don't know how they would react. Those are the ones that you have to watch out for. And again, everything that I'm saying here, I have seen it happen with cars swerving after blowing a horn at them. I mean, the drivers are more shocked than anything else. It's a natural reaction. Someone blows a horn at you, you basically turn the opposite way away from the middle of the road. So they could actually be turning right in front of you. I'm using a no barrier mod king in order to get rid of those. And it is from the Steam Workshop. Just search for no barriers.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
And the kids doing the arm thing there, Gary, you're going to see it out of a lot of school buses. So, I mean, I don't think you're going to scare a cheese bus driver, but, I mean, just be careful. A lot of kids do like trucks. I mean, especially, I mean, you're going to see this more out of boys than you are out of girls, to be honest with you. I mean, boys are always brought up by their dads, especially an older dad, Speaking of myself, although I am my kid, I let him basically do
Stay
whatever.
right, and then continue straight.
As long as he didn't get in trouble or whatever, he was free to do whatever he wanted. But when he was younger,
Go
did
straight.
he do the good old the arm thing for trucks? Yes, he did. Did he love monster trucks? Hell yeah. And basically, I mean, that's how it is. Boys are taught that stuff. I have Mixer and YouTube going, King. I more than likely am not going to go to Twitch. I mean, could I add it? Yes, but I'm not going to. Right below it, Paper Transport Inc.
Stay right.
I actually don't even know what the color of the engine is on this, but we are running a D16.
Stay right,
the sound I'm running is
right.
for a D13. And unless you really know what these trucks sound like, you're
Turn
not
right.
going to notice a difference. Alright, and I want to look at this here. Why am I going that way? It's easier to go straight. I'm not taking the bypass around Carson City. Are you people nuts? They must be almond joy today, that's for having us take that little old bypass. Not even worth it.
Recomputing. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight.
Now, I do have a question for you guys. How do you get a sweet 80-year-old lady to say the F word? Hey, Junebug, how's it going? In order to make a sweet 80-year-old lady drop the F-bomb, you just get another sweet 80-year-old lady to yell bingo.
Stay left. Stay left.
Take care, King. Have yourself a good one. Whoops, remind me not to change lanes like that ever again. We almost crashed into the guardrail. And more so that, yeah, I was not paying attention.
Stay left.
Uh-oh, Buster Brown's gonna run right into me. Oh, we actually stopped, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Hey Dylan, how's it going today? Yeah, Pacific Coast, PACCAR basically started out as a railcar company. When they bought Kenworth, actually they acquired Kenworth first and then they acquired Peterbilt, and literally they have grown quite. Now, by chance, Ron, did you watch Jack's Chrome Shop in order to see that video? There's our first yawn. And take a look here. Yeah, 2 hours. We are not gonna make it. We are gonna find somewhere to sleep. Actually, no. We are not gonna be able to sleep. We gotta have this there by 8:59 this morning. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, they have some very good information on Jack's Chrome Shop. History of International. Basically, was called International Harvester. Freightliner started with Consolidated Freightways, now owned by Daimler. There is a lot of good information on those pages. Excuse me, videos, not pages. Although I do, about the Western Star, they had mentioned about Chillicothe or something like that. Well, that's Chillicothe, Ohio, but they were corrected in the comments already. Way to go there, Albertsons. Yeah, now, would you happen to know that PACCAR also owns DOF there in Europe? I mean, lately when I've been playing ETS2, and I have played over this past several days, I am running the Range T for some odd reason. More so testing out mods that I've downloaded, probably. Now, here's the thing with PACCAR. They may own DOF, Kenworth, Peterbilt, but they all operate as separate companies. The only thing they have in common is the parent company, which is PACCAR. So it's the PACCAR that has the more so, not so much the managing part of it, but it's the ownership of every single company. they have that controlling stake, and that's all that really is. I mean, of course, there's more legal stuff in there than what I know about, but that's how I've always recognized a parent company is they just control the majority of the stock on the board, and that's it.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
That thing moving.
Ready to turn right.
Please do not turn right.
Turn right.
Thank you. Not anymore, I don't, and I can make up a little bit of time here too. And we're still in California. Literally, we should be coming across the border any moment. And that cop didn't care that we were doing 63. I appreciate that, Chippy. Nope, but apparently we got a cop behind us because I just got a speeding ticket. Otherwise known as a driving award. take the 140 across into the Klamath Falls, and we are done. Or are we taking the 39 all the way in? I can't remember. That yawn is becoming a little bit more frequent.
Stay left, and then turn left.
I think we are almost here, though.
Turn left.
No, it is getting morning. It is 4:36 in the morning. Not illegal as of yet. Actually, right now I am legal since we've got 0 drive time left. Yeah, I'll kind of use a personal conveyance because there is not a safe place to pull over.
Turn right. Ready to turn left. Turn left.
Not give me somewhere stupid to back in at.
It was a nice ride.
Nope, that one is not stupid. to straighten out. I'm not the straightest in there, so yeah, Mr. OCD is back. And that was an avoid sleeping offense that we just got, so apparently you do get fined. And I am going to call it quits here for this Sundays is for Trucking episode number 66. I've got to go get myself some dinner. I do hope you guys had a great time. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're already not subscribed and want to support the channel, all you got to do is smack that red subscribe button. Then you can turn on notifications if you like. Those are personalized to your preferences in addition. Have a great rest of your Sundays. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll see you on the flip-flop.